Its current. In a world where the impossible becomes reality, humanity has always dreamed of conquering time itself. Time travel, once only a fantasy of science fiction, now stands on the edge of scientific breakthrough. Imagine bending the laws of physics, stepping beyond the boundaries of past and future, where every moment in history is just within reach. Across America, laboratories are working tirelessly to unlock the secrets of time. Could the first step into tomorrow already be here today? You are watching Future Tech Frontier, the channel that brings tomorrow into focus. Hit subscribe now and join us as we dive.
Here, inside a top-secret American laboratory, a radical experiment is unfolding.
At its heart lies a chamber designed to twist space-time itself. Every surge of power brings humans. The theories of Einstein and Hawking no longer remain on paper. They are being recircuits, and in that blinding instant, fragments of the past and visions of the future flicker into existence, proof that the impossible is within reach.
The first test is about to begin. Not with humans, but with machines. A step into the unknown.
Through the probe's lens, humanity glimpses the impossible. Eras colliding, ages, but with discovery comes danger. Anomalies appear, unstable distortions threatening to tear the experiment apart. The dream of time travel teeters on collapse. One wrong move, and the entire lab could be erased from existence.
And then, silence. The probe is gone. Lost.
The probe is gone, but its signal lingers. A broken tether, proof that something beyond the chamber has been touched. For a fleeting moment, history revealed itself. Snapshots of worlds long past, and futures not yet written. But now, the experiment is no longer just science. The government watches closely, knowing the power of time could change the fate of nations. Every failure becomes fuel for progress. Stronger coils, refined equations, each improvement pushing the machine closer to stability. And now, a new threshold emerges. For the first time, the machine holds steady. The next phase demands more than machines. Humanity must prepare itself, ready to face the danger. A brave volunteer steps forward, embodying the courage of explorers before him.
Every step echoes with history. For centuries, mankind has dreamed of traveling through time, and
as the chamber seals, time itself responds. The past and the future ripple across the sphere.
3.2.1. And with a single heartbeat, the countdown ends. Humanity is about to witness its first...
In every direction, the past and future collide. Moments frozen in time. Each second becomes a choice. Every gesture capable of reshaping the fragile strands of history. And there, it appears. A glimpse of a possible tomorrow, where America's cities but the farther he drifts, the more unstable the link becomes. The line between exploration and disaster grows dangerously thin. The deeper he drifts, the more violent time becomes, eras colliding in storms of chaos that threaten to consume him whole. Technology was built for exploration, but not for survival in a storm like this. The suit strains, barely holding against the fury of fractured time.
Time does not surrender before. And from the chaos, a vision manifests. A cosmic clock, the guardian of time itself.
in a single instant, the journey turns perilous. Gravity shifts, the corridor collapses, and he is hurled toward an era unknown.
He emerges in the heart of America's greatest trial, the Civil War. A moment that forged the nation in fire and sacrifice. Surrounded by soldiers, flags waving through the smoke, he witnesses the struggle for unity and freedom in its rawest form. The scanner captures what books cannot. the faces of real men, fighting not just for territory, but for the soul of a nation.
War itself turns its eyes on him, history refusing to be observed without consequence, forcing him into its chaos.
But time is not his enemy. Instability is. As the battle rages, the vortex returns to claim him, dragging him once again into the storm.
From the smoke of the past, he is hurled forward, toward an America yet to come.
Before him lies a vision of the future, an America reborn in glass and steel, reaching for the heavens with unrelenting ambition.
The roads of the future no longer touch the ground. Highways of light carry millions through skies once reserved for dreams. This city remembers its past while reaching forward. Every monument, every light, is a living memory of the journey through time. But time is relentless. His suit weakens, the vortex calls again, threatening to rip him away before he can learn more.
And beyond the future of cities and nations lies something greater.
This is humanity at its height. An Earth transformed, no longer confined, but reaching across the cosmos. In orbit, nations no longer stand apart. Humanity builds together, Americans amongst them. Starships ignite the night sky, carrying humanity further than ever before. Bold, unafraid, unstoppable. But even here, at the edge of human triumph, time refuses to let him stay. The storm returns, dragging him toward another fate. And then, time hurls him backward. Not decades, not centuries, but millions of years. Before him, titans of nature reclaim the land. Creatures that once dominated Earth, now alive before his very eyes. But in this age, beauty and terror walk side by side. For every gentle giant, predators lurk in the shadows. A roar echoes through time itself, the king of predators, reminding him that survival was never guaranteed in this world.
And in that desperate instant, he escapes death by a breath. The storm of time claims him once again, flinging him into the unknown.
Here, life flows with rhythm, markets alive with trade, temples filled with worship. As humanity builds, every stone tells a story. Not of pharaohs alone, but of countless hands that carved eternity from desert rock. The Nile glows with firelight. Rituals echo through the night. Egypt's eternal dance between gods and mortals.
But time is restless. Even the pyramids cannot hold him. The storm returns.
He emerges in the heart of Rome, the empire that once ruled the known world, its legacy carved in stone and conquests.
Here, power and spectacle intertwine. Markets overflowing, politics raging, and ambition stretching beyond borders.
Rome's hunger for glory echoes loudest in its arenas, where men fought and empires showcased their strength through blood and spectacle. Within these halls, words carried the weight of nations. Decisions that would ripple across centuries were born in fiery debates.
But empires rise and fall, and time claims them all. The storm returns, pulling him beyond Rome, toward another destiny.
He arrives in the Middle Ages, an era of steel, castles, and kingdoms locked in endless struggle for power. In the shadow of castles, life was harsh yet vibrant. Markets alive, forges burning, and survival shaping every day. Knights sharpened not only their blades, but the destiny of nations, trained for honor, for battle, for the will of their lords. Faith ruled as fiercely as kings. The cathedral stood as a beacon of hope.
But the Middle Ages cannot hold him. Time rips open the sky, dragging him onward.
He emerges onto the decks of discovery, an age when brave souls crossed oceans to redraw the maps of the world. Here, every wave was a threat, every storm a trial, yet they pressed forward into seas unknown, driven by faith and ambition.
These were not mere sailors, but architects of destiny. Each line inked upon the map reshaped the world forever.
And there, it is sighted. Land. A new world revealed to those daring enough to seek, but discovery is only the beginning. Time tears him away once more, casting him toward another age where history waits. He arrives in the firestorm of the 20th century, World War II, where the fate of freedom was written in blood and courage. Here, every heartbeat was a gamble. Men charged into the impossible, carrying the weight of nations upon their shoulders.
In the war rooms, decisions carved across paper would echo in fire across continents.
Above the clouds, steel birds roared, machines of war carrying both destruction and the hope of ending tyranny.
And when the guns fell silent, the world rejoiced. America stood victorious,
Through war and wonder, through past and future, his journey became true.
In every reflection, humanity stared back. Its triumphs, its mistakes, its eternal hunger to explore. And then the storm ended. Time itself released him, returning him to the world he left behind. He returns, carrying not just data, but the living memory of ages witnessed with his own eyes. And with him, proof arrives, records of time itself, knowledge to change humanity's destiny forever. But with power comes responsibility. The question remains, not if we can master time, but if we should. From the dawn of history to the edge of tomorrow, time remains humanity's greatest mystery and its greatest test. One man stepped into eternity, but the journey of time is one we all must face together. This is Future Tech Frontier, where tomorrow is revealed today. Subscribe now and join us as we continue exploring the impossible. For time is infinite, and the story has only just begun.